now.
Hello, everybody. Sorry I didn't give y'all come in. Yes, please. Oh,
Sorry.
What happened?
When he was pulling it, his hand hit my.
They're drained. What, any complaints? Do you have any issues? At home?
No.
No.
The visiting nurse came unprepared and didn't want, like she didn't want to do nothing.
That's what?
The visiting nurse
Okay.
came unprepared and she didn't want to do nothing.
What
She
do-
tried to leave
What do you
without.
mean by unprepared?
She didn't have everything that she needed.
Okay.
To change the dressing, and then she was trying not to change it. She was trying to leave without training.
She was gonna go home.
Who requested a nurse?
How long will she have to keep the tubes in?
Once they start draining very minimally,
Which they are.
How much have you had the last couple of days?
1 milliliter, 2 milliliter, both sides.
We might be able to take them today.
As we was leaving out, I left the chart in the house, but I called my son and he screenshot it to me.
Yeah, okay.
So I have it right here.
Thank you. Okay.
Stairs for them. Purell in here? No.
That's real soap. Strip? Yeah. Stay, Alex. Alex. That would be too slimy. No, it's not. That slip is good. You don't like the alcohol pads?
I kind of like having the free better.
Okay, why it doesn't open it?
See the chat open? Need to see the dates and. Can you help me swap?
Okay to remove?
Tell me what's the daily output in the past 3 days?
The past 3 days, we have in the past 2 days about 5 meals both sides.
Past 5 milliliters.
Both
One,
sides.
When did you empty it last
on
time?
the 19th was 1 mil, on the 20th was 4, and on 20th again was 1.
So in the past 3 days.
I do it twice. I did it like twice a day.
Okay, so less than 10 milliliters. When did you empty the drains last time?
Last night.
Last night?
She didn't want me to do it this morning because she wanted you to see you.
Yeah, show me. Yeah, you take both drains out.
Take them both out?
Yeah, the drains are ready.
We can take them out.
Is this gonna hurt?
No, it'll be a little uncomfortable.
I mean, just like, just punch me in the face.
No. A little discomfort for a second, and it'll feel much better after.
You have that, you're holding first.
You want this? That maybe yeah, that's
Yeah, that's all right.
Uh,
So take it.
That's what happens.
G. Ground. So how do you feel?
lighter a little bit. I'm having all that stuff taped down to me. I felt really, really tight. I still feel tight, but not as tight as I did before. Hey y'all, I'm back from the clinic. It's, what time is it? It is exactly 8:18. So when we left the clinic, I went to go see my mother. And we were there for about 3 hours or so. I had to drop my granddaughter off first, and then we went to my mother's. And we was there for an hour or so, but after a while, I started really getting tired and a little lightheaded. And I was getting chills. So I assumed from that it was time to go home and get some rest. They removed the drains. I'm so glad. At first, I wasn't sure if they was going to remove them because they was like looking, thinking about it. And he said, yeah, we can remove them. I was like, yes, because even though the drains wasn't painful, I didn't really feel them at all. But they just was in the way. And like I had to keep worrying about, moving my hand a certain way or laying a certain way. Because if I leaned, I might have leaned on one of the drains and they could have snatched it out and caused an infection. So I'm glad they're out. I feel a lot better. I can move around a lot easier without them on. So, yeah, but the drains is out. I got to come back in 2 weeks, and then he's going to remove the stitches. Honestly, I thought they was going to put dissolvable stitches in me, but
Some of them are.
some of them are.
Some of them are. Same with the bandage. It is all of them.
Oh, okay. I'm able to take a shower. I still can't sit down in the tub.
He said no bath.
No baths, but I can take a shower. But he said, don't stay in the shower too long. He said, take a shower and get out. Like, I guess he don't want the wounds to get too wet because then they might start opening back up, if they get too moist. So, but at least I can take a shower. For a whole week, I was basically, my husband was just washing me up with, antibacterial towels. So I can take in here a shower. Yes, I'm so happy about that. You don't even know. Because my husband tell you, sometimes I take 3 showers a day just because. I like the way how it feels. I feel clean. I like feeling clean. Like when me and my husband go out for the day, the minute we walk back in the house, I strip down and jump in the shower. And this is every time we leave out of the house. It doesn't matter where we going out to eat, going to see my mother, going to grocery store, wherever we go, it doesn't matter. If I'm outside for longer than a half an hour, when I walk back in here, I take off my clothes and I get in the shower. The only reason why I didn't do it tonight is because I need my husband to help me get in there. Because I don't want the steam and the heat to overwhelm me and I start getting lightheaded. And he had to go in the basement of the building to do something, but he's here now. But I want to eat first because I only ate once today, and I got medicine and antibiotics to take, and I have to take it with food, so I have to eat something. But yeah, I went to the doctor and everything was good. He looked over so the wounds and everything. He said everything looks good. Everything seems to be healing good. And he told me to come back in 2 weeks. Now, when I come back in 2 weeks, I want to see about scheduling for my arms, to get the extra skin off my arms. Because I'm not trying, honestly, I'm not trying to wait. I'm not, basically it's like this. I just want to get these surgeries over with. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy that I have to have them. And I know a lot of y'all might say, no, you don't have to have them. Yes, I do. Because I'm not walking around with all the skin hanging off my arms, all this loose skin hanging off my stomach. My breast was already big. I know it might not have seemed big to y'all because I shoved them. I used to shove them in my bras. So it made it look like they were smaller. So I used to shove them in there. But yeah, they was pretty big. You know, and with me having kids and gaining weight and then losing weight, they flattened out like pancakes. So, and they was uncomfortable a lot of times. Even when I would wear a bra, they would be uncomfortable. So I had to get that done. And and like I said, the loose skin under my arms, it's annoying. I hate to see it when I'm getting dressed. I hate how it looks when I put on a nice dress to go out. My arms are out and they're hanging. It doesn't look sexy. It don't look cute. And I just hate it, honestly. Now, these surgeries is something that I have wanted to have done for years, even before I had my gastric sleeve surgery. I wanted to have these surgeries, but I had to lose the weight I needed to lose before I could have these surgeries. And it took so long because I was trying to lose the weight on my own. And that was a disaster. I wasn't able to do it on my own because I have hypothyroid. And so after 3 years of me trying to do it on my own, my doctor suggested the sleeve. So once I had the sleeve, then I had to make sure that I was at my desired weight. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not at my desired weight. The smallest I wanted to go is to 2. Right now I'm 223. I got 23 more pounds to go, and then, you know, I'll be done. But honestly, I honestly think that the size I am, once they take off the excess skin from my arms and my stomach, I think honestly that's going to be the 23 pounds. Because I'm not even sure how much weight they took off. And I meant to ask the doctor, honestly, how much weight they took off my breasts. Use that now. And yeah, I forgot to ask him when I was there, but he said I won't know the size of my breast because I did ask him about did I ask him about the size? No, I didn't ask him about the size. I didn't ask him about the size. But when I saw him, the last time I saw him before this post-op visit, the last time I saw him after my surgery, he told me that I won't know my breast size until maybe about the first, like maybe about 2-3 months. By 6 months, it should be what it's going to be. But like the first 2 months, because they're still swollen and they still have to go down, I won't really know what size breasts I have. But I know he said after one surgery, I think you only have to wait 2 months before you have the next one. And I'm not trying to wait to have these surgeries because I want to get it done and over with. I really don't want to have the surgeries, but this is the only way that I can get the extra skin off. Y'all, leftover spaghetti tastes so freaking good. I mean, it's good when you first make it, but after a couple of days of letting it marinate, Oh my God. Now I just need some water and I'll be straight. And I have a lot in this bowl too. I know I'm not going to eat it all. So I'm more than likely to give it to my husband. Oh. Anyway. So yeah, that's the latest. I just wanted to give you a little update on my visit with the doctors today. And then he showed me, oh, he did do a before and after picture. He showed it to me on his computer. The picture he took of me before the surgery, and then the picture that he took of me today, and he put them side by side. When I tell you what a difference a surgery makes, but it's a difference. It's a big difference. But anyway, that's it, y'all. That's all I wanted to say. But like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, give me a thumbs up, share me out with your family and friends, and comment below. And I will see you on a later one. Y'all know what I always say, with the be blessed and stay blessed. Y'all already know that. All right, so I'm going to talk to y'all later. Peace.